Greetings everyone, Zoe Wind here, checking in from one of my favorite vortex points. This is Courthouse Butte. These are these epic portal stones. That's my friend Dash. And Bell Rock, which is one of our major vortexes here. Some say that the Akashic records actually live inside of Courthouse. It's a really big, large, powerful stone. And these portal stones sit in between, and they're these stones that stand upright like this when no other stones are standing that way. So we know that they were placed here in some way. And I come to these stones to charge, to reset my energy and my frequency. And I'm doing that especially because the Pisces New Moon is building. It will exact at 4 a.m. on March 10th, this Sunday. Conjunct Neptune, sextile Uranus. It's going to be a really beautiful moon, I think. It speaks a lot to illumination. And I came to harmonize my frequency and my energy body because Pisces is the ether, the mysterious fifth element of the alchemists. Vibration itself, the quantum field, the infinite pleroma, the plenum, from which all things come. It is one of our most fertile signs, and it is the final sign in the zodiac. So it is the 12th sign, and it's interesting because scientists are now theorizing that the shape of the universe is a dodecahedron, a 12-faced structure that emulates all of creation. So 13th signers, I have no problem with Ophiuchus and his symbolism and the intricacies of the stars that lie within each zodiac sign and the way that that overlays with our tropical zodiac. This gives us depth and layer, just like the human soul is full of depth and layers. But the 12 signs are intentional because they are emulating the sacred geometry of the universe. And Pisces is all about the secrets and the mysteries of the universe, the ineffable, the indescribable things that we can't even fathom except for in a glimpse of a moment, right? If you've ever had those moments where you just reach pure existential bliss and source and creator and you fly into the sun and it's all pure light and love. These are Piscean moments. This is what we reach for in the realms of Pisces. We all have all 12 signs within us. We all have source within us, which emulates and emanates out through these 12 faces, which then can be divided into 3 each and further still, right? The mathematics can keep going. They just reveal various harmonics, just like if you divide the scale of music and the notes found there in different ways, you get different harmonies, tones, qualities, frequencies. And so Pisces is this frequency energy. It is, the wind just came in. It is the subtlety of our energy body. And I spoke in my last video about how in all of this Pisces sauce that we've been floating around in, it's like, what is my energy saying? Energy doesn't lie. We can say one thing, but if our energy doesn't match it, the universe doesn't know how to respond because it moves in frequency, light, energy. And so combined with all this Aquarian energy, which is going to start to wane as Venus enters Pisces, her sign of exaltation, later this week, we're going to have the heart open and more of this forgiveness, love energy come in. But it's already here with Pisces being here, Pisces season being here, and now this Pisces new moon, which is conjunct Neptune. Neptune is God source concept, faith, infinite potential, realities. What is the meaning of life? Why are we here? What is this existential thing that we're having on this planet, right? And I find the sign of Pisces really common in the charts of quantum physicists. And you might think, Pisces tends to be typecast as the dreamer and the artist and the musician and the mystic. And sure, it can express as all of these things. But if we are seeking the nature of truth, of this existence, what is this existence? It's going to naturally lead us into things like scientific endeavors. And truly, science and spirituality need to be merging in this time. Because the future is the merging of science and spirituality, which we can see evident in the fact that we're moving from the age of Pisces, which is all about spirit and what does it mean to be all one, and remembering the oneness of Source, Creator, which emanates in 12s. Interesting. And the Aquarian age, which we are, I say, past the halfway point in through our transition time into, which is an age of innovation and technology. And our true breakthroughs are going to come in light, frequency, and vibration, like Nikola Tesla said. And so I'm wearing this life wave patch, which you might notice, which is emitting light to activate and stimulate stem cells and glutathione and anti-inflammatory properties. I put these on last night for the first time and this morning, and I feel like a different person. I will be sharing more with you about this because as a very Neptunian being myself, I'm extremely sensitive to frequency, to medicine, to energy. And I've been waiting a long time for science to be able to meet the needs of this vessel that I chose in this lifetime. And I think that these types of technologies are the way of the future. So can healing be simple? Can healing be releasing? Can healing be acceptance of what is, and then simply choosing to move towards what we want and what we are seeking with vision, and then matching our energy, our frequency, our vibration to that? Sometimes the biggest shifts come from just sitting still until we can shift our energy. And I've seen this in my own life, and I'm sure all of you can relate to where we're doing all the things in the physical world, in the Saturn 3D world, but it's not giving us the same returns as it has at another point in our lives when it seemed like everything was flowing. We were so confident. Everything was beautiful. These are just the waves of life. And Pisces is that space. And this new moon is an opportunity to truly release and surrender what we're done with, the stories we're done with. It's the final sign in the zodiac. It contains the energies of all the 12 signs. It is infinite. It is oneness. It is that beautiful pleroma of fertility, fecundity, that everything can birth out of and swirl back into. So this is a potent new moon, especially because it is opening us into eclipse season. So we're going to start feeling the eclipses because this new moon cycle will culminate with a full moon in Libra on March 25th with a penumbral full moon eclipse. So Libra, relationships, collaborations. We just had a Venus-Mars conjunction in Aquarius. We're making new connections that are innovative, that are pushing us towards something new, something that is progressing humanity, something that's serving the collective. And in the Aquarian age, it's not so much about self anymore. It is about self and dedication to the whole. How can we make this world more beautiful? How can we make it more enjoyable, more loving, more honoring of the oneness lesson that we are completing from the age of Pisces, and now moving that into this humanitarian technology advancement in a new way? There's a lot to unpack there, and I'm going to be talking a lot about what the meanings of the lessons from the Piscean age, which is also a Pisces Virgo axis age, and this new age of Aquarius, which is its polarity is Leo, and that, what does that mean? And I'm preparing a talk for an event down in Tulum at the end of the month on regenerative astrology. The event is called Tribalize. It's a part of a larger event called Regen Week. You can find these online if you feel called to come down there. I'm also going to be helping hold a metaphysical salon, which I have been blessed to share with the world as think tank incubators for visionaries of the new earth, because our new gatherings, our new church, so to speak, in the Aquarian age is going to be more intellectual, more innovative, more visionary and collaborative than the Piscean age, which was literally religions and church. And not that spirituality won't be here anymore. It's going to continue to evolve. We're literally graduating from this epic age of divine inspiration and spiritual connection, right? And finding that our way back to source, finding our way back to oneness. So we're merging that with all of our technologies, all the things we're creating to reflect the rhythms of the universe, to reflect the cycles of the universe, to honor and work within the sacred geometries, because when we flow where the energy is flowing, we move faster, we glide, right? We catch the wind and we ride the updraft, and it makes it easier, and we have to work less hard, you know. It's like these little patches are using our body's natural system for healing and regeneration of what it's already doing, instead of trying to throw tons of supplements into the mix. So how can we surrender what is really moving us against the grain and embrace the flow? What is really wanting to emerge now in our lives? And where is the energy current moving us? And how do we shift our vibration? Pisces rules the feet. So bare feet on the ground is one of the most powerful ways that we can shift our energy, ground our energy, detox and clear EMF from our system. Music, sound, healing. I have to give this stick to my dog friend because it's under the tripod and he's shaking it. So excuse that. Sound, the food we put in our bodies, getting out in the sun, being with these stones that are so incredible and beautiful and literally can shift our vibration. Crystal magic, right? There's so many ways to shift our energy, and sometimes just pushing and driving isn't the way. Don't worry, Aries season's coming. Equinox will be here March 19th, and we're about to have some changes in energy. Mercury enters Aries tomorrow on Saturday, at the day before the new moon, and Venus enters Pisces the day after. Mercury in Aries is sharp and clear and directed and moving from authenticity of self, right? And dedication to the honor of all beings, of all life, to serve and protect. Venus in Pisces, Pisces is her sign of exaltation. She loves it here. So we're really being supported in forgiveness even more deeply. Forgiveness of the last 2,000 years of pain or suffering or distortion, which can happen in Piscean energies because it's mystifying and sometimes we don't know what it means. The Aquarian age is bringing us into educating ourselves, learning, activating the mind so that we can discern and decipher, what does this symbol mean, right? What does this stone mean? What does bell rock mean? It's literally like an antenna. When I sit on the top of it, I feel like I'm just channeling from galactic source. And behind all of you is Courthouse Rock, which is said to hold the Akashic records, the records of all of the universe, of all time and space, at least within this dodecahedron-shaped universe that we seem to find ourselves in. So, just a little bit of metaphysical contemplation for you all. I hope that you have the most beautiful new moon. Take advantage of this to end some old cycles, end these old patterns that you just know are they're not working with your new vibration, or they're keeping you from being in the vibration that you want to be, and utilize your tools to shift your energy and emerge so that this eclipse season can reveal our power, our breakthroughs, and that equinox can really get us off to a new, fresh start as spring emerges, her beautiful crimson colors all over the globe. So, blessings. See you all next time.